Irvin. Come on, Irvin. Like Dad said, both hands.
The game was close and tight.
And keep your head up. Keep your head up.
And then they would call my play, and I would win the game at the buzzer.
All right, here we go. This is it. This is it. Irvin Johnson has the ball. He's dribbling around. 3 seconds left on the clock. Oh, what a head fake. And he shoots.
And just as I hit it, I always woke up.
Hey, Junior, did you win?
And knew it was a dream.
All right.
Gotta throw it up. Here comes the buzzer. It is in for three. It's in for three at the buzzer. Unbelievable. Magic is straight down the middle. Still going. Still going. Oh! Highlight film. Showtime. Did he see him? He's backing in. He's down the middle. He's going to the hole. He'll shoot it back in.
Irvin Magic Johnson has reshaped the NBA and basketball itself in his own image. His story begins, however, long before his first professional game.
When he was a little guy, the shots that he would have open, he wouldn't take them. He started passing the ball, and he started kind of passing kind of tricky like, see.
The Magic wants it more. Dribble behind the back. Oh, what a play! Slam dunk!
His sleight of hand seems to flow effortlessly from a bottomless bag of tricks, but his peerless skills are a product of peerless dedication.
We would have 4 or 5 feet of snow on the ground. We'll get up early, go shovel off the court, and shoot.
For Irvin, it seems as if practice has made perfect.
2 seconds. Magic's 18-footer wins it. Has he ever done it before? You bet he has. Will he ever do it again? Time and time again.
Blending style and substance, he is one of sport's greatest winners, and perhaps that has always been his destiny.
I think Irvin was in 7th grade, and they told us that Irvin was going to be real talent, you know. How can you tell a kid at that age, you know?
Even as a child, Irvin's character was apparent. Instilled with a strict work ethic as he grew up in Lansing, Michigan, he learned to play not only with precocious talent, but also with passionate commitment.
I loved the game so much that I would go out there and just play all day and night. Whether I was carrying groceries, whether I was doing something, running an errand for my mom or dad, I always had one hand free to dribble that basketball.
When he was a little guy, he had the good fundamentals of basketball that probably he's going to be a pretty good basketball player. We didn't think it'd come that quick, you know.
As Irvin Jr. grew, so too did his reputation. And stunningly, this playground prodigy would become a schoolboy sensation before ever setting foot on a high school basketball court.
When he came to Everett, he was announced. People said, "Ooh, wait until Irvin Johnson comes, wait until Irvin Johnson comes."
I told all my friends that I had a kid coming in here that would make them forget about every other basketball player in the area, or maybe they ever saw, and everybody kind of teased me about that, but we knew we had something special.
When we walked in that first game, I'd never seen that gym packed before. I had butterflies in my stomach. I can't even describe it, but when you come up through that door and you can smell that aroma of the popcorn and you hear the band, dun, 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 you know, and you just, oh man, you just, like you a Superman. Like you a Superman. You just bust through the thing and you go into our trot. Oh, it's over. It's over.
From the outset, Irvin more than lived up to his billing.
Beard's got Johnson on the right wing. Beard goes all the way. Underhand. Oh, he put him off the glass.
And no matter where we'd go, he'd have TV cameras there. News people would read, because they knew we had a phenomenal player.
As the legend of Irvin Johnson continued to grow, his unique skills called for a unique description.
I covered the game for the Lansing State Journal, and I congratulated him on the game, and then I said, "Irvin, we've got to name you something." And I said, the Big E's out because of Elvin Hayes, and Dr. J was out because of Julius Erving. How about Magic? And he says, "Well, that's okay with me, Mr. Stabler."
I didn't think it would stick.
Picked off by Beard to Johnson. Johnson coming all the way, leads the ball for
Everett High School's shining star had been dubbed the basketball wizard, and his magic act is in high demand.
The Magic Man is in town here today.
People expect so much from him because of that name.
However, this poised teenager remained immune to the hype and clear in his values.
I think you seem to love to play basketball so much that that just kind of just falls off you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I really love the game, and I just love playing and getting out there and, you know, hoping our team win. If I'm playing pickup ball, whenever, I just want to win.
Winning was something that Magic was already becoming accustomed to. As a senior, he would lead the Everett Vikings to a state championship and captivate an entire community.
Johnson moves in, fakes underneath the Hunter. Hunter lays it all. Beautiful pass.
This place was just going crazy. And at that point, I really knew that there was something magical about Irvin.
He had accomplished everything a high school athlete could dream of and had gained national acclaim. The fantasies of youth were about to become the reality of blooming adulthood. The times of schoolyard innocence were firmly behind him now, and an important decision lay ahead.
As the letters come in, I says, Irvin, I'm going to go nuts trying to sort all this stuff out. Let's decide on where you think you want to go to school. And I said, you can go anywhere you want.
But for Magic, the decision was incredibly simple. He would enter the big time without ever leaving his own backyard.
Is there any questions before I get started?
One question.
No, next year I will be attending Michigan State University.
Magic's choice was clear.
Michigan State University.
And so were the terms of his decision.
And it was just a manner of convincing him that he was not going to play center here, he was not going to play forward, he was going to play Irvin Johnson's style of basketball.
Magic had achieved the best of both worlds. He would play point guard, the position of his dreams, at Michigan State, the school of his dreams.
Seeing them run out, that's what I always wanted to do, run out in the green and white. And I finally got my chance to do that. And play in front of my family, oh man, it was almost the first time I felt like crying. I actually just ran out and crying because I had reached this next goal, you know, as being a Spartan.
At Michigan State, Magic would quickly pick up where he left off in high school. The ball was his to handle, and the show was his to run.
It was Irvin's job to distribute the ball, and he has done that. He's been a magician at that. That's why they call him the Magic Man. He sees the open man. He knows when to get the ball to the right person at the right time at the right place.
Magic's teammates were also in awe of his uncanny court vision.
Irvin's the type of player that could hit you when you were open, and oftentimes he knew you were open before you knew you were. So I got used to playing with him and always watching for the ball because it might come out of nowhere.
Having quickly impressed his teammates, Magic would go on to dazzle the college basketball world. As his spectacular performances began to mount.
There were so many great memories. Like when we were 4-4 and I got hurt against Ohio State, who was 8-0, and we needed to beat them.
As far as regular season games go, they don't get bigger than this, and I'll tell you, this crowd is ready. Oh, this is what Big Ten basketball.
The Spartans had come to rely on their new star, but they were about to realize exactly how much. With Magic igniting them, Michigan State seemed headed for a stunning upset.
Rancy drives the lane right-hander. No good, rebound.